Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see earnings day, bigger earnings day. We got CMG. McDonald's did well. We got CMG, then we have Microsoft coming, we have Enphase coming, we have Amazon later in the week, we have Now later in the week. Amazon Web Services and Microsoft today will move Snow and MDB. The banks are heading back down. The banks are heading back down. I mean, this is really straightforward. The banks are not so good, okay? And nobody's lending, and all this stuff about rates and all this stuff, it just, it just reeks of crookedness out there. There's so much crookedness out there you can't even imagine, okay? And that's what we know, okay? Let's give everybody a minute or two. We'll get going. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Okay. So that's what we know, right? So what happens today? This First Republic is really cratering the banks, and if this run starts again, we go low. Now, here's a few things to think about, is no matter what happens, every single day we open way lower for the last 5-6 days, 30, 40 points. I mean, not 30, 40, 30 points, 20 to 30 points. And every single day we go positive. Now, every time we go positive, we drop 15 or 20. Wow. So based on the initial move, everything just changes. It just changes. So you're in the range. We can't seem to break 4,100 down. Can't seem to break 4,160 up. So you're just sitting there. You're sitting there, right? Wow. Isn't that interesting? Interesting, right? So what takes us through? Maybe the Fed next week. Probably not this week. Don't know. Okay. So Microsoft earnings. So let's just talk very simplistic. You introduce a new product, ChatGPT. Your stock goes up. Everybody says you're poised to take some share from Google, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So do you take share? Do you take 1%? If you don't take any share, then that would imply Microsoft goes low. That means, oh, you got this new product and you have this opportunity to take share and you don't do anything. So that's not so good, right? Okay, so then that takes Google up, that takes Microsoft down. But if they do take share, then you start saying, oh, this is starting to change search for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So Microsoft goes way up, Google goes way down. So there's two sides of that. So you have to decide what side you're on, okay? So that's very interesting. Then, on top of that, you have countries starting to ban ChatGPT. Okay. Is that real? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay? But it's out there. Okay? So you have Microsoft, big thing, and then you have Microsoft Azure, where people are telling me that you need way more infrastructure to run this ChatGPT and all this stuff. So that means you got some growth there, right? Interesting. So how does it play out? We'll know later, too. Okay? How does it? We'll know later. So that's Microsoft. Okay, Enphase. They got a new converter and stuff, so it popped back higher. Let's see what happens. You're up $1 on it, manage your account. Then we see. CMG, McDonald's did good. They raised prices, and stocks up. Did relatively well. Okay? So where does CMG go? CMG is at 20. We bought them at 9. They're 20. I mean, do you get more? Do you hold the 20? So, I ask this question all the time, and you got trolls and all this other stuff. And here's the real simple answer. If you buy something at 9 and they're 25, they were 25 yesterday, and you don't sell them, and it goes down, whose fault is that? Is that your fault? that your mom's fault for raising you that way? Whose fault is that? If you want to sell them, sell them. You're up 150%. Now, can it go up way more? It can go way up, maybe. But it can open at 0 too. So you have to understand that, okay? And the market you have right now, it's an up-down market and it's fast. It moves fast. Okay? So just understand that. So their earnings are today. Okay? And then we see. And then we see how it plays out. But watch the techs. The techs are holding. If the techs fail, they will take the market way lower. Okay? If Azure is weak, then Snow is going to crater to 140. I mean 130. 131. If Azure is strong, then Snow can run to 148. Okay? Interesting. So that's what we got set up for today. But nothing is breaking. NVIDIA is not breaking, but it's not going higher. It's just in a range. Everything is in a range. So you got to go way slower. And now we naturally from last week, because of my mom, we've been buying really little. You know, so way lower, and way slower. Okay? So keep an eye on that. So that's what's happening today. You should have a big move in 3 different things tomorrow. And then you have NOW, and then you have Align Technologies. The line looks really, really good. Align looks like it's ready to go 400. Okay? So that's what we know. Okay, let's get started. Okay, good morning, everybody. 425. SPX down 19 every day. Opens down every day. Maybe it pops it down 25, and then it pops positive. It just does. Okay? McDonald's is good. GM is good. The banks are not good today. That's what's driving us lower. Okay? SPX 4152, 4172, under 4100, 4080. Okay? Avago, a little bit better, 638, 651 up, 609 down. NVIDIA, 277, 282. Underneath 263. These things, everything is holding right within the ranges. Lam Research, 522, 536. KLA earnings are coming tomorrow, so it should move Lam Research at least 20, one way or the other. Okay? Goldman Sachs, underneath 339, 331, over 352. CMG, right at this 1809, 1822. Does it get to 1900, 1950? Underneath is 1700. Meta, earnings are coming tomorrow too, I believe. 216, 222. I actually like the 240s at about $1. Can't go more than 40 points. It's too much. Okay. Snowman, 148 up, 131 down. MDB, 232 up, 191 down. NOW, 482 up, 432 down. That old 432 number. Netflix Snowman plan. Unplayable. 5 or 10 points either way. Outside of that, unplayable. Okay? Just not moving. Google. So does Google break? If Microsoft is really good, does Google break? They have their own earnings too. I can't see their cost. Their cost is going to go up. Because if they have to, even if they win search, which they're winning, if they're going to use their chat GPT-like product, their price of a search goes up. So their expenses go up. So watch this one. This one can head low. Okay? Interesting. 99.91. Microsoft, 292, 294. Accelerator. Tesla starting to break 154, 153 possible. Align, you got 372 is a big number. 372 and then 409. Amazon hit 109 yesterday, straight down. So you can't have it both ways. Either retail is okay. If retail is okay, or do we go back down. So Amazon is supposed to make like 26 cents. Google is supposed to make like $1.15. Think about that. Amazon's going to make 1/5 of them, and they're trading around the same price. Isn't that crazy? Enphase, all about it. The numbers have been great the last 2 quarters. CEO hasn't been positive. If he's negative again, he'll take it back down. If he's positive, it goes up. That's what we know. That's what we know. Comments, questions? Nothing. Spotify higher earnings report. Yeah, I don't really watch that much because, here's the problem with Spotify. It moves and then it doesn't move. But, that's a lot of this stuff. Look at NVIDIA. It's moved and now it doesn't move. So just got to chill and wait. Let's see what happens. Everybody have a great trade day. See you, Chad. I'm flying back tonight. So we'll keep this call at the same place tomorrow and then we'll evaluate and see what we're going to do. Everybody have a great trade day. See you, Chad.